Let's go.
Good game. All right, we here. Uncensored Philly Sports Podcast. Good win by the Eagles, man. They beat the Washington Redskins. What was the score? We won by what? 2? 4?
No, it was 2016.
5 or something, like 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah, about 4 points. 2016, 20 to 16.
Good win, man. Y'all know what it is. Catch up on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Uncensored Philly Sports Podcast. Like, comment, show some love. Yeah, man. Good. Listen, great win. I didn't know what was going to happen that first quarter. The way the defense was playing, but second half they stepped up. Second half they stepped up, man. Interception was huge by McLeod. Damn. Great way to end the game. Great way to end the game. A couple things I ain't like. Sometimes you take the points. Like, what was that, the first quarter when they went for it on 4th and 2?
Yeah.
And they said we're the worst 4th down team in the league.
And we still went for it.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you got to take the points, man. You got to be smart. But
yeah.
Listen, Jalen played very well. Very well. Scott played well. He had 2 touchdowns. Ain't really much I can nitpick. Plus the defense, I don't know what was going on. They was in that shell the first half.
Yep.
They changed it to go into single high safety, a lot more man, and they played very well. I didn't like that pass interference they called on my man. What's the boy name? Maddox. That pass interference was kind of whack.
It was real suspect.
We didn't get a lot of calls that game, but
we didn't get none. We got no calls. That game was so. It was so one side. It wasn't even funny.
It was. But wait to step up. Wait for the defensive coordinator to make some changes because he was getting picked apart by Tyler Hinkie, who's not a great quarterback. Yeah, he's a nice little backup to have, but he's not a great starting quarterback. So come on, man.
Yeah.
Made this dude look. What he had 3-4 incomplete passes the whole game.
I know in the first half he was over 90%. That was crazy.
First half he was killing us.
He was.
Now I think the Vikings got to lose for us to get in the playoffs. Is that what has to happen?
Well, it's a couple scenarios out there. I think one of them is for the Vikings to lose. I think one of them is we need the 49ers to win. I forget all the scenarios, but by the end of the day, we could be in the playoffs.
Do we need the thing is, do we need to win next week? That's going to be the question.
Because I would like to rest our starters if we don't have to play them. Let them have a bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever needs to get healthy can get healthy. I don't know how that affects Miles Sanders. I don't know if he's going to be ready or not. I don't know what's the situation. Is he out? Is he put on IR?
No.
Broke hand? Is the football hand? Like, what hand is it?
I don't know, but they didn't put him in the IR, so they think that he may be able to come back. I don't know if it's the first round or the second round of the playoffs. Okay. But this was a really good win. I'm happy. Before I begin, though, Ephraim got a legit excuse for not being here. He's actually at the game in DC.
They rolled up there to DC.
He was giving us play-by-play of what was happening right there on the field and everything. He was right there. But his phone was about to die, so he ain't gonna be able to join us. Now, Wayne, he does not have an excuse. He just mad that the Eagles is winning. When the Eagles start winning, he gets mad because his whole narrative was he hated Jalen Hurts. So if you notice, now that we've been winning those Eagles podcasts, Wayne ain't been nowhere to be found. I'm just saying. But Jalen he passed the ball well today. I was happy for the young boy. He passed the ball well.
He did. He did. Why can't Reagor make any tough catches? Why can't he come through with us?
I don't know.
Stop with the Reagor. I hate the nitpick, but stop with the Reagor end arounds. Stop trying to just have this man do what he do and catch the ball. Yeah, it was a tough catch. It was a tough catch.
But that
first round that could have ended the game.
That could have ended the game. You're right. First round draft picks make them kind of catches. That's when you helping your quarterback out because he was under duress. It wasn't because he just threw a bad pass. He was under duress. All you got to do is make a difficult pass and the game is over. We had to rely on our defense to end the game. But that's Reagor. He's not going to do that for you.
But what they get away from a little bit is the run. That's our base. This is how we got there. Stop getting cute. They get a little cute sometimes, but all this passing.
We only ran the ball 9 times.
Huh?
We only ran the ball 9 times in the first half. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Stop getting cute.
Well, I was listening to I forget NBC Sports, and they were saying that they was ranked 30th against the pass. So they was coming in there with the idea because they ranked 30th against the pass, they're gonna try to throw them. And we were able to throw them, but we were winning the last 5 or last 6 games, and it was through a balanced attack, majority of running the ball. So we tried to get away from that because we was looking at the statistics against the Washington. But once we got back to running the ball, that's when we started winning again.
But that's not our strength, though. I hear you. But our strength, regardless of what their weakness is, play action or whatever, but our strength is running the football. Granted, we ain't have Miles Sanders. Some of them tough yards, I love Boston Scott, but I would like to see Howard in some of them tough yards.
Yeah.
Even at 3rd and 5 when we had the ball late with 2 minutes left, I would have liked to have ran that. At least to get the 2-minute warning out the way or make them use a timeout. I don't know what the logic was.
Thing. I don't understand the logic either. That's that Rieger. That was the Rieger miss.
Yeah, that was the Rieger play, but I don't know what the logic was in passing right there, though. Would that get you? It's the stop clock. The worst thing that could happen happened. Incomplete pass, stop clock.
No, an interception would have been the worst thing that could have happened.
That's true. That's true.
But what should have happened was we ran a ball and then they had to use one of their timeouts, and so that way that they would have had to struggle because they made it a ball game until at the end. They made it a real close ball game. It wasn't for that interception at the end. Who knows how the game would have ended?
Yep.
But it was
Antonio Brown game. Crazy, miss. He crazy. We do need better wide receiver play. I agree. We need another wide receiver. We need another one. Or we just I don't know. Something's going on.
I don't know. I didn't understand the beginning. I didn't understand how the first half how our secondary was getting killed. I mean, we was getting trashed.
Because he's playing that whack shell. They get picked apart. I don't understand why he plays it. Remember, all good quarterbacks can play 80% because he plays the shell against them. First of all, Heineken's not that good to even play that whack shell. So get that out of here. But
we got to talk. Can we talk about the boy Antonio Brown? Did y'all see him?
I seen it. He got problems.
He flipped out. He flipped out.
He got problems. We knew that.
Yeah, but you in the middle of a game, he takes off his jersey, throws his gloves. I think that this might be the end of his career in the NFL. I hope
once he's done with them, he probably won't get picked up no more. Hopefully, he made enough.
What he did today was he embarrassed. He showed up the league, and I'm all for like Antonio Brown being disruptive, but this was a little bit over the top.
It was
over the top.
Listen, that's what you get when you get him, man. I mean, he got a ring. He's a great wide receiver. Is he worth it? I guess teams gonna have to figure that out. We do, yes, we do got 2 decent cats. Brandon Stokes, I agree. Goddard and Devon. I love Goddard when we first got him, man. I told you, he really got good hands. He's a good catch after the ball. I like Goddard. He can catch the football.
He do.
But you would think those other wide receivers, since they're so good, they can open it up for Rieger. And Watkins get good catches too. He made a couple of good catches tonight too.
He also missed. He
missed what? That first down. The pass got there late. You heard the announcer. The ball should have got there early. Would have gave him a chance to get that first down.
No, he still should have caught that ball.
Watkins?
Yeah, Watkins had a big time miss today. Doesn't say.
Talking about the deep bomb?
No, the deep bomb. He caught the deep bomb, didn't he?
I'm thinking of the one. Which one you talking about? He had a drop?
Yeah. Then I got to go back to it, but he definitely had a drop. And I need somebody to refresh my memory because I remember Watkins. He sold us out earlier in the game. I just can't remember the exact play.
And I know I didn't like though at the end when they was moving the ball. We have a dime package? We had 2 linebackers on the field to me, and to me that was a mismatch. If you ask me, I would like to put a dime package in there, have 1 linebacker and put an extra cornerback or safety or something on the field.
Who was they killing us with that? Was that the Cam? That wasn't Cam because Cam had a legit.
Sims was killing us.
Yeah, but he had a real corner on him though.
He wasn't following the whole time. He wasn't following Sims the whole time.
I'm just saying, who? I don't think we really got exposed with our with any linebacker play. What do you think? You felt that
Linebacker
linebackers got
said they was
exposed?
closing kind of slow because they were a little slow foot at the end. They had a lot of speed on the field. To me, I would have countered with the speed. I would have kept. I think Edwards. I'd have kept Edwards out there and replaced 49. Why can I think of his name even though I like him? I would have replaced him with a little speed. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I would have put a dime package out there personally.
You see, Washington got our old running back Smallwood. I ain't even know he was
Yeah,
still.
yeah, he had some good plays. He had some good plays.
It's crazy because both our old running backs in the NFC East. Clement is with Dallas, and he is Smallwood with Washington. It's kind of funny. Both of them is
Yo, do you think if we have to beat Dallas, we got a chance to beat them straight up?
The way Jalen is playing now, maybe. Because Jalen didn't look too good last time we played him. The boy Diggs was digging up ball. He was exposing them. Like he was all on the bull. What's his name? Smith. If we played the right way. And also Dallas isn't the same team that we played at the beginning of the year. Either Dak don't look the same. Dak he's not as crisp and sharp as he was early in the year. So I don't know. I think we got a shot.
You right. Herbert's right. Shallow crossing rights did kill us. Singleton is horrible on covers. Singleton. I would have replaced him with another corner or a safety for a little more speed at the end of the game. Me personally, because they wasn't running the ball. There's no reason to have two linebackers on the field and they're not running the ball. So I would have put in dime package. I've never really seen us go to a dime package.
You haven't. That's what I'm trying to say. You want to pull it out now?
I mean, listen. Could have had it any worse. They got all the way up to the 20.
But they did tighten it up. But they did tighten it up because
I'm not talking about the second half. I'm just talking about on those last drives.
Okay, so the last drive I think it's just the defense that they was playing though. They was giving up everything underneath, and they were just saying we're not going to let you beat us deep because we knew how much time was left in the game.
That's true. I mean, listen, it worked out, so I can't complain too much. Pass rush was okay. I would like to get we need a pass rusher in the draft. I would love to get a pass rusher. But listen, way to turn around. Tell 2 halves just like last week. Was it last week or the week before?
Yeah. What you mean?
That we turned it around the second half again.
It was. I think it was. No, it was. I went to both.
Who we played last week? Tuesday. Then we played the Giants, right? Was it the Giants? I can't remember. It wasn't the Giants and the 2 halves. Man, time be going so fast.
No, it was the first game. Who did we play 2 weeks ago? Was it Washington? It was Washington.
Was it Washington? Yeah, it was the Giants. It was the Giants. Tell the 2 halves. Remember it was like 10-0, then we scored like 31 or 10-3, we scored like 31 in the second half?
Yeah, but that wasn't the Giants was last week, wasn't it?
Yes. So I said tell the 2 halves just like last week.
But I think that was
Washington was the week before.
All right.
It was Washington, Giants, Washington. Now we played Giants. Yeah, Sweat did good. Listen.
Now Sweat is the MVP.
Listen, I agree. Miz, I agree with you on this. And I have to say this. Miles Sanders, though, he's more explosive. Yeah, Boston Scott does see the holes better, hit the holes better. But Miles Sanders is very explosive if he get through that hole. That's the difference. I love Boston Scott, but all around, Boston Scott might even catch a little better, to be honest with you, than Miles. Miles not great catching, but he is very explosive, so I can't knock him for that.
The ball, Josh Sweat was all over this game. He is the MVP. He the one that got us rolling. I think he was the one he had 2 sacks in the game, plus he had a deflection that was huge on 4th down. This boy was all I think if anybody gets a game ball, it's going to be Josh Sweat. By far.
Yeah. It was. Hey, listen. I don't think I got to answer my own question. I don't think straight up we can beat Dallas. I think they just got too much for us.
Antonio Brown got fired.
Did he? Yeah. He got cut?
Head coach Bruce Arians said Antonio Brown is no longer a Buck. that just broke on ESPN, and as he should. If you do that in the middle of the game, then we're done.
We know you need medicine.
So he got to get somewhere else.
Would you pick him up for the Eagles?
Yeah. What about you? Would you?
Listen, I don't have to deal with him, so I'm gonna say yeah, but I don't know what dealing with him is like. I gotta be honest. Nobody could calm him down. Who wants to deal with that stuff? A playoff team, will a playoff team pick him up?
It's too late, ain't it?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, if you have good chemistry, what would he do to that? A lot of times, football is about chemistry. Let's be honest. Chemistry with the team, with the players.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes there and disrupt chemistry, that can mess your whole football team up. Is it worth it? I don't know.
Any Hall of Fame ambitions that he had, they're all out the door. Anything that I don't know where his numbers look like, but he literally destroyed his whole career. And this is self-inflicted wounds that he's done. Even when he got suspended 2 years ago, he did that on himself. I mean, I don't know if he just suffered from CTE and we just don't know about it because you can't know until after the person is dead. But man, that's a loss. That's a good thing. Now I want Tampa Bay in the first round of the playoffs. I wouldn't mind playing.
No, you don't.
I do.
You still get blown up. Brady ain't let nothing disrupt that team. They different.
I would just hit him, keep hitting him.
You ain't see how the Jets choked at the end to let them win that game. That was ridiculous.
They did.
But listen, good game. I can't. I want to nitpick, but I don't want to look like a nitpicker. Some things I would have liked to see different. I would have liked. I think sometimes they pass a little too much. We a run football team. I agree with Herbert when he was like, what did he say? Nick called a bad game. He kept running. He did. He kept running right into the middle of that defense. And when he went to the outside, we got yards.
He did.
I do agree with that. A couple things like I said I like to see, but I don't want to nitpick. But a couple things I would tighten up on. Some bad coaching decisions. Now, was it because it was a tight game of football? I don't know, but some bad decisions they made, man. For one, going forward on 4th and 2, I would have kicked the field goal. For 2, that 3rd and 5 pass with 2 minutes left, I would have ran the football, made him either burn a timeout or waste a 2-minute warning because you gave him 2 timeouts just by that play. He was in field goal range anyway. So certain things, man. Listen, if rookie coach, whatever, you got to tighten up. These things you should know already going in.
Well, ain't get no calls either. Oh yeah, I got to give a shout out to the boy Maddox because they gagged the crap out of the boy Maddox.
That PI,
yes, that was not a pass interference. And then he came back the very next couple plays and made stops, even one on 4th and 5. So he didn't even let that play stop him at all. So that was another boy that balled out the day, especially when they tried to gag him. Because even when they showed the replay, he did not. It was not a pass interference.
We didn't get a lot of flags today for us though. We didn't get a lot of flags on our side. Brandon, listen, Miss, I say this all the time. We miss Brandon Graham a lot, but certain people on this pod don't feel like Brandon Graham is overrated. I don't want to call out no names, but it's a lot of hate on Brandon Graham on his pod for some reason. I love Brandon Graham, man. I think he's very disruptive. People don't look at disruption. They look at how many tackles he made. He disrupts a lot of plays, and other people get tackles, but they don't understand. Brandon Graham's very disruptive. You're not really running on that side. He's a run, stop, and end. So,
I think we not scared of Brady. We beat him already.
What? We beat him this year?
No, I'm just saying we beat him in the Super Bowl. That's what Herb was saying.
We did. You right, Herb. Them timeouts, yeah. That defense at halftime was atrocious too, man. This coordinator. You can't do this against good teams. He cannot start off like this against good teams. If we get in the playoffs, he can't start like this or we're going to lose.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
I mean, if you take away the first half, that second half, they seem like they made.
First half.
Well, I'm just saying, excluding if you just the first half happened, so that's something that they can look at the tape and look at it. But I'm just saying, moving forward, everything after the second half, they did well. They played.
But you can't come out soft. Like I'm all right. Let me come out soft and pick us up. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I don't get that, man.
They said he may not be here next year. They say he's one of the leading candidates for like another.
Oh well, get him out of here.
Well, we was playing. But we overall though, I don't have a problem with the game. Although I would like to have seen which we call it throw a touchdown. Because I don't think he had one last week and he didn't have any this week. I want Jalen's stats to look a little bit better. But
we did
he was able to pass. He was able to get the ball out there quickly.
Mm-hmm. True that.
The one pass that somebody said it should have been a touchdown. Oh, the one he overthrew. Tell me this. Remember the one he overthrew to Devontae?
Yeah, I don't know if Smith slowed down. I don't know. It didn't look like he fought hard for it, but
that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking if he
sometime the video, the ball could have looked closer than it actually was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From the angle we had.
Yeah.
The ball could have been actually further than it looked, but the angle we had, because you looking from the side and all you see is the side of the football and him. So it looked like it was closer and it really could have been like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So
let's go hit that like button, hit that comment button. But overall, going to next week, you think we're gonna be all right?
Good, man. Hopefully we don't have to play Cowboys to get in the playoffs. The Vikings play tonight, I guess. Vikings in Green Bay. I don't think Kirk Cousins is playing.
Yeah. Now here's the thing: the other matchups would be the Cardinals or Tampa Bay. I think one of the options is Tampa Bay.
Somebody said something about he put it up earlier. Mizzy Miz put it up earlier. I gotta go back and find Miz comments. He said what's going. Miz put up what happened. I gotta go find it.
But yeah, we can actually clinch if we need to. We can actually clinch today, and if we clinch,
Vikings or Saints loss and the 49ers win is what Mizzy Miz put up. So I don't know if I gotta look. Do we need all three to happen? Do we only need one of each? Do we only need the Vikings to lose or the Saints to lose? Saints are playing the Panthers right now.
What's up? Great win today. Great team effort. Good way to get it together in the second half. I just want to make a few quick points. One of them is we had to run the ball. I mean, we had to throw the ball a lot this game. Matter of fact, probably the last couple of games because our running backs keep getting hurt. So if I forgot the running back's name. If he got hurt, Thomas was playing hurt. So if our starter got hurt, then that means we down to one running back. So we can't. That's why we have to throw him. So I don't have no problem with that.
I thought they could have used Gainwell if they at least give him some catches or get some runs in the first quarter. They didn't even use him. You freezing up on me. You think so? Like, email you freezing up?
Yeah, I don't really agree because remember, if y'all remember, Miles Sanders missed a couple games already before. What he already missed like 4 or 5 games, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
all right, you back, email.
We used to play.
Where'd I drop off at? What was I saying?
You said we needed to run.
Need to run.
Right, because our running backs was hurt. We was down. What's the name was playing hurt, and if any of the other running backs got hurt, we was been down for basically one running back. So that's why the Eagles kind of leaned on the pass more than the run this game. And also, we need to be able to throw the ball to beat teams, especially when you get into the playoffs. So that's why I don't have a problem with that, and I don't have a problem with us trying to establish a more balanced offense because that's what wins game. Also, another point. Yeah, we start off slow, but good teams find a way to win. I'm not going to say we a good team. We get in there, but just like the Bucs started off slow against the Jets, and we smashed the Jets. But at the end of the day, they found a way to win, and that's what we did. The Bucs are going to get praised for what they did. Everybody's going to get them accolades. They're not going to complain about them starting slow and should have lost. They're going to get praised for putting it together in the second half, and that's what we did. So
that's a good point.
I like to see how that shows a good team. Like, you don't want to put it together in the first half and then the second half you're starting off slow. You want to do like we're doing. So, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. Good win. playoffs. Dallas getting crushed next week. Let's go.
That's what's up. All right, Emil.
I hope.
Appreciate it.
I hope they don't have to play their starters, man, and we don't need to win.
All right, y'all. We say we was gonna make this a quick pod today. We just want to get on and talk a little Eagles. We proud of the win. We proud of they have a winning season after going a losing season last year. We actually gonna finish with at least 9 wins this year. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
Just Jalen first year as a head coach. And Emil made a good point. You gotta pass the ball in this league in order. So if it's a team that you can establish, why not work on it tonight? Because you're definitely gonna have to do it in the playoffs. And so hopefully we play off bound. But again, the Eagles beat I keep saying the Sixers. The Eagles beat DC 20-7, 20-16. Final thoughts before we roll.
You do. I agree with Herbert, dog. You got Miles Sanders is a home run back. I hate on him because he get hurt so much. If he didn't get hurt, he would be a great back. But the injuries kind of, it is what it is. But
yeah,
we got to work what we got. What's here?
Yeah, all right. So
next week to Dallas.
Next week, Dallas. That's the game. Hopefully we sit in everybody. But please tell us what you think. Please comment and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you know when we go live. All right.